Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. In my last tutorial I showed you guys how to make these really cool macrame bracelets here, and I asked you in that video if you would like to see me do more macrame projects like these bracelets, and you said yes. So I am back to show you how to make another bracelet. This is the one I'm going to show you how to do today, and this bracelet here is not going to be using as many beads. It's going to be faster to make. It's also going to be easier. But just like the other bracelet, I have to warn you, it's going to be very addicting to make. So I'm really excited to show you guys how to do this. And the materials I'm using to make these bracelets are from Beebeecraft. And I have to let you guys know about the YouTube cooperation program that they offer. And I've been doing this for a while now with them. And I have to thank them because they've helped me out so much with my videos. If I didn't have a company like them offering me free items, I would not have created all the things that I've created over the past year now. I think I've been working with them. So Beebeecraft offers a YouTube cooperation program where you can sign up with them, and if you have 100 subscribers or more, you can get free samples from them and free materials. They just don't do jewelry making supplies. They also are into crafts, so scrapbooking, sewing. There's like a large variety of supplies that they offer. Beebeecraft does ask in return for you getting free items that you do video reviews of the items they send you on your YouTube channel, and also put links to the items that you got down below in the description bar so that your viewers can go and check those items out. And they would also like you to do video tutorials showing what you're making with those items, and again put links to the materials that you use down below in the description bar. So really we're just helping each other out. This really is a great program for creators like me and you. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. So again, I will have a link for this bracelet here, and I will have a link for the Beebeecraft YouTuber program down there, and also I will have links to the materials I'm using in these bracelets. Here's the list of materials you're going to need to make the bracelet, and I realized I didn't show you what they look like up close, so here's what they look like up close. They're so cute. This one here I call my unicorn bracelet because it's got the rainbow and the white beads. Here's the other one. I used an old button. I think it's an antique button. This one here I will be finishing in the video. So for the materials, you're going to need a very special kind of cord. You're going to need 0.8mm nylon Chinese knotting cord. I got this from Beebeecraft. When I first got it from them, I got it in a pack of 6 colors. They're all neutrals, but now they have a ton of colors to choose from, and I would like to go back and get more. But this one here I did with the rainbow cord. This one here is from Beebeecraft, and I just think it looks so cool. I've been dying to use this cord, and finally I came up with a design that I could use it in. So yeah, I will leave links to their 0.8mm nylon Chinese knotting cord down there in the description bar. Now you're going to need to cut 3 different lengths, and the reason why I'm doing this is because when I first designed this bracelet, I had it all cut the same length, and I had cords that I had so much waste on, and then I had cords that I didn't have enough of. So it took me some time. I had to make the bracelet twice, but I ended up figuring out how much cord you will need so you won't have waste. So you're going to cut 3 pieces of cord. One of the cords is going to be 3 feet long, another cord is going to be 5 feet long, and then your third cord will be 7 feet long. So again, cut one 3 feet long, one 5 feet, and one 7 feet long. And I'm going to have information about this down there in the description bar. You're also going to need seed beads. And I like to use 6/0 seed beads, and I also like to use 8/0 seed beads. And you can use all of one color or 2 different colors like I'm doing in this bracelet here. And you will also need a button. You can use a shank button, which has, you know, the loop in the back, or a 2-hole button like this one here. And you're also going to need a lighter because this cord is nylon. It can be melted so it doesn't fray. You won't have to use any glue to make this bracelet. And you're also going to need a ruler. So this is the list of materials. Like I said, I will leave links for the materials down there in the description bar. Okay, so I already went ahead, cut all 3 of my cords, 3 foot, 5 foot, 7 foot. I burned the ends on all of my cords, and when you burn the ends, go like this and twist it between your fingers so that it's pointed like a needle. This way it's easy to pick the beads up. They slide right on. Now this part here I'm about to tell you is very important. Make sure you're listening to what I'm saying. All the time I have people ask me questions on my videos to things that I answered in the videos, but because they either skip through the videos and watch what they want to see, or they're not paying close attention and listening to what I'm saying, they miss out. so they're asking questions that I've already answered. It's kind of aggravating. But anyways, this part here is very important, okay? You're going to want to take the cord that is 5 feet long. Take that one, put your button on. Doesn't matter what button you're using as long as all your cords fit on it, okay? Put your ends together. Now, each cord is going to do its own thing, and you have to make sure that you're using the right cord in each row, because if you're not, you're going to run out of cord on one side, or you're going to have too much cord. So it's very important that you do what I'm doing here, okay? So I have my 5-foot cord on my button. I'm attaching it here to my desk. This is a binder clip. I use these all the time. I attach them to things, and I make jewelry with them. And I'm going to pick up a 6/0 seed bead, okay? I'm going to pass both ends through it. Now sometimes you can't get both ends through the bead, so you'll have to swap to another one. Most of them do fit through though. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. So I have my 6/0 seed bead on. I'm going to put my cords together so they are even. Slide this bead down like this. Now this cord here is marking that this is our 5-foot cord, okay? So that's why I'm putting the bead on this one right now. It's a marker for us to let us know that this cord is 5 foot. Now I have another clip down here that I'm going to clamp onto my tray to keep this taut so that it doesn't get loose. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with my 3-foot cord. So I'm just going to move my tray like this, which makes this loose for me so I could pass this through, but my cords remain even, and then all I have to do is go like this, pull the tray out, see? And that pops back. So pull this through. I have to pass both of my ends down. Okay, like that. So again, this is the 3-foot cord now. Turn my button this direction. Okay, pull this snug. Make sure that your ends are even on the 3-foot cord now, like that. Pull it out, do some adjusting. Okay, now I'm going to take my clamp off down here. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm taking my clamp off, and I'm putting this cord with this one, and I actually want my 3-foot cord to lay on the sides. Hope you can see. I'll move it down here. See how my 3-foot cord is laying on the sides like this? It's flat. All the cords are parallel. Okay, I'm clamping this on, and then I'm going to go back up here. Now I'm going to take my super long 7-foot cord. This one here, you're going to be tying more knots with this cord. It's going to be on the outside of the bracelet. It's going to be the cord that holds 3 seed beads. See that there? Okay. So this cord here that has the 6/0, that's going to be holding the 6/0 seed beads, and also it's going to be holding the single bronze there 8/0 seed beads, and the cord that is 3 foot long, that's going to be our leader cord where we're tying knots around that one. Okay, so I'm going to loosen this up again just by pushing the tray in, pass my cord through. Okay, and then I have to pass both ends down. I just tied a knot. Something I forgot to mention is a bead awl is extremely helpful to have for macrame. You can untie your knots easily with it. Okay, I'm just finding the ends of my cords, and I'm going to pass these down. Okay, and then I'm going to pull my tray taut again, like this. I'm going to pull this cord here on the sides, and I have to make sure that they're all straight So turn my button. That's the side of my button. Okay, and I'm fixing to tie my first square knot. Okay, I gotta make sure my ends are even on this one too. Okay, just like that. And now I'm going to tie my first square knot, which is going to be above this bead. So I'm going to take my right cord, lay over top of the center cords, take the left cord, go over the right cord, underneath the center, take my fingers, go through this loop here on the right and pull this cord through. Go like this. I'm not going to pull it tight yet because it's important that these cords here are even, and because they're so long, it's kind of getting away from me. So pulling these even. I'm just going to go like this with my fingers. Okay. And then slide that knot up. Okay. And I'm going to scoot it up to see what it looks like. Looks good. Pull it tight. Now I'm going to take the left cord, put it over the center, take right, put it over left, under the center, and through this loop. Now I do tie 2 to 3 square knots here. It depends on how big your button is. What I like to do whenever I'm working with buttons and macrame, I also do this with seed beads too, is I like to make the width here of the button, I guess that's what I would call it, the same here, so that when the button lays flat, here I'll show you in this one, when the button lays flat like this, it's covering just the knots and not any beads. Does that make any sense? So that's why I do it like that. And here you can't really see because I have the little tassel, but yeah. Okay, so this one we might need 2 knots. So I just did a full square knot. Yep. Tighten this again, spin this around. Okay, I'm going to do a second square knot now. So I have to do right over the center, left goes over the right cord, reach through with your fingers through this loop and pull this through. Okay, pull it up, and then take the left cord, go over the center, right goes over left, and through this loop. Okay, there's 2 knots. Let's see. It's right at the edge. It could be a little bit better, so I think I'm going to do 3 knots because this button is bigger than my other one. Right? Yeah, it's bigger. So I'm going to do right over the center, left over right cord, under center, and through this loop. There's half a knot. And one more time. Left goes over center, right goes over left, under the center cords, and through the loop. Okay, pull that tight. Now I'm going to slide my bead up. Okay, I'm going to take my cords off down here, and I have to move some cords around. Does this one need to go that way? Let's see. It just went that way. I'll have it go this way. Okay, so now you see why I have that bead on there. Okay, for now I'm gonna have these 2 cords here loose, my leader cord, but the one that has the 6/0 seed bead, I'm going to pull this tight, and I'm going to use my clip down here to keep this cord in place. So this cord here is very short. This is my leader cord, and this is the one I'm going to be tying a lot of knots with. I'm going to hold the leader cord in my right hand like this, and I'm going to take my other cord and put it underneath of my leader cord like this. Okay, actually I'm going to be swapping hands. And then I'm going to go like this and pull that cord through, pull this knot up, and I like to use my nails to put the knot into place so it doesn't slide, because if I don't it slides on me. And then I'm going to take this cord and lay it over top of my leader cord like this and go through this loop. Okay, and pull this knot up. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. So again, this is my leader cord, this one here, This cord here is going to go underneath of my leader cord, and then I'm going to grab this same cord and pull it through like this, and pull this knot up, pull it tight, and then this cord is going to lay over top of my leader cord like this, and I'm going to pull the cord through and bring this cord up and pull this cord tight. Okay, now I'm going to go back to this side over here. So this is my leader cord, and I'm now going to need it to go out, so I'm going to go like this and pull it some. This cord here is going to go underneath of my leader cord, okay, like this, and I'm going to pull this knot up, but this time I'm going to pull the leader over here to the right, and I'm going to scoot this knot into place, okay, and then I'm going to go like this over top. So I'm actually tying 2 double half-hitch knots over here. Okay, I'm giving a diamond shape right now. So I'm going to move this over to the side now. This already has a double half-hitch knot, but I'm going to make it curve this way to have a diamond shape to surround our seed bead here. So my leader cord, I'm going to hold it in my left hand. I'm going to take this cord here, go underneath my leader cord, pull the cord through, pull this knot up, pull it tight, okay, and then I'm going to go over top of my leader, like that, pull it up, pull this knot tight, okay, then I'm going to separate these, get these 2 out of my way. I'm going to unclamp my 2 cords here that's holding this in place. This here is my leader cord. I'm now going to hold this in my right hand, and then I'm going to take the left cord, this one here that's coming out of my beads, and take that into my left hand, and I'm going to come underneath of my leader cord and go like this, and then bring this knot up. Okay, I have to slide my bead up there, as you can see. I'll use my nails to scoot that knot down, and I'm going to go over top of my leader cord now and pull this cord through. Okay, and then pull this knot down, pull it tight. I'm going to put these 3 cords here over to the side, so I have this cord that's coming out of the seed bead, and I have to take my leader cord on the right side into my left hand. Okay, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see this. Take the leader cord into the left hand, and then the right cord, or the left cord, I'm going to have on my right. So I'm swapping. And I'm going to go over top of the leader cord like this, and pull this through, pull this knot up, tighten that knot up, okay, and then I'm going to go over top of the cord, make sure that didn't get loose, and pull that knot up. Okay, so then these 2 cords go off to the side, these 2 come to the bottom. Okay, and I like to push that bead up there from the bottom, like that. Now I'm going to take my right cord and hold it over top of my left, like this, and I'm going to wrap my left around my right like this, and bring this knot up. Okay, pull that tight, pop that bead up, and then I'm going to go over top and through the loop. Okay, I'm doing this knot with the leader cord, just like that. Okay, so this bead will come up through here. It's just really stiff right now. Okay, so just like that. This here is my leader cord that I just tied knots with. So now what I have to do is to take this cord and put 1 bead on it. Oops. And I'm going to put on my bronze seed bead. Okay, just 1. Slide the bead down. This here's my leader cord. I'm going to hold the leader cord in my left hand, and then I'm going to take this cord and hold it in my right hand. Go like this, and wrap this cord around my leader, and bring this knot up. and make sure that your bead sits right there. We'll have to scoot this knot up into place like this, pull it tight, then take the same cord and go over top of the leader through the hole, okay, and pull that cord up like that. Now I'm going to take this cord here on the side and I'm going to pick up 3 pink seed beads, 8 O's. Two and 3. Slide these up. I'm going to hold the leader cord, this one here, in my left hand, and I'm going to hold the right cord in my left hand. Go like this and wrap this cord around my leader cord. See how the loop always flips to the top? That's how it has to be. Okay? Sliding this up, I have to scoot these beads up like that. Slide the knot down, make sure it's all snug. And then I'm going to take the same cord and go over top this time, and instead from the bottom I go over the top. Okay? And then slide this knot down. Like that. I'm going to move these here to the side, these 3 cords to the side, because now I have to work with this side. This cord here, the 4th cord from the left, is actually my leader cord. So this one is going to get the bronze seed bead. Just the one. Okay, picking up one. Slide it down. Take the leader cord and hold it in your right hand, excuse me. Take the cord with the bead on and hold it in your left hand. And you want to go like this. Okay, so I did that. Slide this knot down. Make sure it's tight. And then go over top, like this, of the leader cord and pull this through. And pull that knot down. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to take this cord on the outside and pick up 3 8 O's. One, two, and 3. Slide them down. Okay, this cord is going to go in my left hand, and it's going to go under my leader cord, which is going to be in my right hand, and I'm going to go just like this and wrap that cord on the outside around my leader. Okay, makes that loop like there, as you can see. Scoot these beads up to the top, make sure this is tight. Okay, and then this cord is going to go over top of my leader and through this loop. And again, I always have this habit of going back like this, make sure that's tight, and then sliding this one down, because sometimes it wants to loosen up. And then it don't look pretty. Okay, I want that bead to pop up, but because it's so close to that square knot, it's kind of fighting it. Maybe once this, if I get this wet, it'll relax it some. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I have to take this cord here off to the right, take this one off to the right, take this one off to the right, that one off to the right. I need the 2 center cords, and see how they crisscross? So what I do about that is I go like this, and I separate them, and then they lay parallel, side by side, just like that. And I have to pick up a 6/0 seed bead now. My tray is sliding. Okay, so pick up 1 bead, and then pass your other cord through it. Okay, slide it up, make sure that your cords stay side by side like that, and then take this cord here, which is your leader cord, and hold that in your right hand. And then take this cord and wrap it around the leader cord, coming up from the bottom, like this, okay? And pull this knot up. Because we're going in this direction now, you have to hold the leader cord in that direction. It leads your other cord. That's why it's called leader cord. Okay? And then I'm going to go over top of my leader cord and then pull it through this hole here. Bring this knot down. Pull that tight. Now I'm going to put this cord here off to the side, and I'm going to grab the first cord coming out of the bead here on the left, and I'm going to go over top. Well, actually, I'm underneath. Let me make sure I'm doing that right. Yeah. So I'm coming underneath of my leader cord, and I'm going to go over top the leader and then to the loop. Okay, pull this up. Make sure that bead is screwed up. You want it screwed up in position, and then I'm going to go over top of the leader and through this here. Pull that tight. I'm going to go over here now, taking my leader cord in my left hand. Wait, this is the leader. Yeah, it swapped to me. Okay, so the cord that's poking out on the side, that's the leader cord. Take that in your left hand, and then take this cord, hold that in your right hand, go like this, and wrap this around your leader cord. Okay, and then pull that knot up like this, pull it snug, and then put this cord over top of your leader, pull it through the hole, and pull that knot down. Okay, so that cord now is going to be out of our way, and this one here is going to be on that side, and then I have the cord that's coming out of my bead. This has to go underneath of my leader, like this. So I wrap it around my leader cord, bring this knot up. Okay, pull that tight. Let's see, make sure it looks good. Okay, and then I'm going to go over top of the leader, pull it through the loop, and then pull that cord down. Tighten it up. Okay, here's my two side cords. Here's my two middle, and there's the side. Now my right cord, I like that to go, let's see, I think I've always done it this direction. Okay, I had to think about that for some reason. So my right cord is always going to go over my left cord at this point. I did the same thing there. I did it on my other bracelets whenever I made this crossing point. So right is over left, and I'm going to go like this. Okay, and I'm going to take the left cord and I'm going to go through this loop, and then the cord goes like this, and I slide the knot down, and then I go over top with this cord, pull it through. I make sure that this one's tight, and then I pull the rest of the knot down like that. Okay, and this here is the leader cord. Now I'm going to go to this cord and put a bead on it. One bronze, 8/0. That bead's really big. Okay, so here is here's my bead. This is my leader cord. I'm going to hold the leader cord in my left hand because I have to go in this direction. I'm making these, kind of looks like an infinity symbol to me, or diamonds. And I'm going to go like this and go around my leader cord and pull this knot down. I might have to change my camera angle here. Maybe I need to pull this down. Okay, like that. I'm going to go over top of the leader cord now and pull this knot down, and then I'm going to go to the outside cord and pick up my 3 beads. Once you get going with this, it becomes so easy. You really don't have to think much, and you just go along. If you made friendship bracelets as a kid, you could totally do this. And I remember when I was a little kid, all the friendship bracelets that I could find were just made with embroidery floss, and none of them had beads, and I so bad wanted to have beads in them. So I really like this because it is just like a friendship bracelet, but it has beads in it. Okay, did I get 3? Alright, there's 3. This is my leader cord. I'm going to hold that in my left hand because I need to go in this direction. And then the cord on the left is going to go on my right, and it's going to be wrapped around my leader cord, and I'm going to pull the knot down like this. Okay. And then I'm going to go over top and through the loop. Pull that tight like that. Now I have these 3 cords here that I'm done with for now. These have to go to the side, so I move them to the left. And then this here is my outside cord that the pink beads are going to go on. And then this here is the cord that the bronze bead goes on. So I'm going to go to that one next, and I'm going to pick up 1 bead. Slide it down. Okay, this is my leader cord. I'm going to hold it in my right hand now. I'm going to take the other cord, hold it in my left hand, and I'm going to wrap around my leader cord. I just spilled my beads, but at least they spilled in the tray. Slide that down. Pull this tight. Okay, go over top now. Wrapping around over the top. And pull that down. Adjust the knot. Okay. Looks good. I'm going to take the outside cord, pick up 3 pink beads, 8 O's, 1, okay, just like this. This is my leader cord, so I have to hold it to the right. And this cord's going to wrap around my leader. And the loop is going to sit on the top. And then we slide the loop down. Straighten out these beads. And then go over top and through the loop. Bring this down. Like that. This cord here is going to go off to the side, and so is the one beside it. Okay, I have to find my 2 center cords. This one here's going to go to the side. Now I have my 2 center, and I like to go like this to separate them so that they are parallel to each other. Okay, and then I have to pick up 1 6/0 seed bead. And I have to make sure that both of my cords can pass through it. Okay. Slide it down like that. This is my leader cord, the one that's in the very outside edge. I'm going to take that, hold it in my right hand, take the other cord and wrap it around my leader cord like this. Bring the knot down, pull it tight, go over top with the leader cord and through the loop now. Pull it tight, go to the first cord coming out of this bead right here. Underneath, I'm going to go through the loop. Pull that tight, over top and through the loop. Pull that tight. Then I'm going to go to my other side, grab the leader cord in my left hand, this cord here goes in the left hand, and then the other cord has to go underneath, around and through the loop. Bring this knot down, and then over top and through the loop. tighten that up. And then I have this cord that's coming out of the bead. It has to go like this, around the top and through the loop. Pull tight, and then go over top of the cord through the loop. Bring it down, pull it tight, and now the left cord is going to go around the right. Okay. And then I'm going to go over the top and through the loop. Bring that down. Okay, so this is what I have so far. It's very pretty. So I don't know how long I'm into the video right now because I filmed one earlier today, and I think I'm going to show you guys how to do this one more time, and then I'm going to leave you to do it by yourself. If you already feel comfortable right now, just keep going, but for those of you that are new beginners, I think I should show you one more time. So right now, this is where I'm at. I'm going to take this cord here and put an 8/0 seed bead onto it. Okay. Slide that down. The two center cords are our leader cords, so I'm going to take the leader cord into my left hand because it has to go in that direction now. I'm going to hold it like this. I'm going to take this cord and wrap it around my leader cord. Bring this cord down. Pull it tight like that. I'm going to go over top and through the loop. Pull it down, pull it tight. Then I'm going to take this cord here and I'm going to pick up 3 beads. Slide them down, take the leader cord again into my left hand. This cord has to go underneath of my leader cord. I'm going to go around it like this. Slide this knot up, adjust my beads. Go over and through. Pull this tight. Then I'm going to take 3 cords here, set them off to the side. Now I have to work with these 3. This one here is going to get 1 seed bead, 8/0. Well, that one's strange looking. Okay. I do try to get the thicker looking seed beads to go right here, because you know not all seed beads are equal, especially if you're using off-brands. Okay, so slide that bead down. This cord here is my leader cord, so this one has to go underneath. So I hold it like this. Okay, slide that knot down. Do some adjusting here. Come on, knot. Go down. There it goes. Okay, like this. Then I'm going to take this cord over top of my leader and pull it through. Slide the knot down. Pull it tight. Then I'm going to take the outside cord and pick up 3 beads. Put them on, slide them down. Go like this. Wrap that cord with the beads around the leader cord. Adjust the beads there to make sure it's tight. Okay, and then go over top and around the leader cord. Bring it down, pull it tight. Okay, put these 2 cords off to the side, find the 2 centers. Right here they are. Pull them apart so that they lay side by side. And then we're going to pick up 1 6/0 seed bead. Need one with a nice size hole. Okay, that one fits. Slide it down. Okay, I'm going to take the leader cord, which sticks out the side. See how far it sticks out over here? You could tell it's the leader because the other ones are wrapped around it. So I'm going to hold the leader cord in my right hand. Then I'm going to take this cord, go over top of the leader, through the loop, bring this knot down, hold snug, and then over top the leader again, through the loop, and bring this knot down. Okay, then I'm going to grab the first cord here on the left, underneath the leader cord, around, bring the knot down, pull this tight, around the leader, through the loop, pull it tight. Okay, over here I'm going to take the leader cord, hold it in my left hand, take the other cord, wrap it around the leader, bring this knot down, pull it tight, over top the leader, bring it down, take the second cord that's coming out of the bead right there, I'll move this down so you guys can see, go around the leader, okay, pull that tight, over top the leader, through the loop, pull it tight, and then I'm going to take the cord on the left, go underneath the right cord, around and through the loop. We're tying our leaders together now, over and through, just like this. Pull that tight. Alright, this is it. This is where I'm going to leave you guys. So keep going, tying these knots until you get to the length you need. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to finish this off, and you're probably thinking that we would do the X spot right there and then end there, but I actually don't, because it just did not look right. This is how I'm doing it. So after you do the 3 8/0 seed beads on each side and you tie a double half hitch knot on each side, pick up a 6/0 seed bead on the 2 center cords, okay, and then go to your leader cord on the left side and tie a double half hitch knot here, okay, so there's half the knot, and then going over top, there's the rest, okay. Then I'm going to swap to this side, holding the leader cord in my left hand now, tying with my right. Okay, over top. Pull that tight. Now I'm going to take these 2 cords here and put them with my 2 center cords. I'm going to attach this back down to my tray so I have this, okay, and I'm going to tie a square knot. So right goes over the center, left goes over right, underneath center, through the loop. Okay, see how nice that looks already? I tried doing it a couple different ways and it just didn't work out. This was the best, okay? So now left goes over center, right goes over left, under and through the hole. Pull this knot down. Okay, right again. And then the left side. Okay, I have 2 square knots. On this one, I did 2 square knots, just like that. See that? Okay. Now at the beginning, did I start with 2? On this one I had to because my button was tiny. But on the new one I had to do 3 because my button was so big. So I'm going to leave off with 2 here because I'm using a small button. Okay, so now what I have to do is separate my cords down the center. Okay, I'm going to do the, let's do the right side because I am a right-handed person. I'm just going to attach the 2 left cords. Okay, I had to adjust my camera. So this cord here is going off to the side. These 2 here are attached to my tray, and then I'm holding the 2 right here in my left hand. I'm going to take this right cord here, which is my 7-foot cord. You'll notice that it's longer than the other ones. And I'm going to go over top of the 2 cords like this and through this loop. Pull it through. Pull this knot up. Pull it tight. Slide it down. Okay, and then I'm going to go underneath these 2 cords and pull it through the loop, slide it up, and then I'm going to go over top through the loop, slide it up, underneath through the loop, slide it up, over top through the loop, slide it up, underneath through the loop, slide it up, and I keep going doing this until I get to the length of my button. I have to have the same length that my button is. Okay? I've now swapped to the other side. I anchored these 2 cords down with my clip. And I'm straightening this out. Now on this side, I could have sworn that I went over the cord, under and through the loop. This side I want to do the opposite. So this one I'm going to go under and through the loop because it makes it look really nice. And if you do it one way, you'll notice it just does not look right. Then swap it and do it the other way. So yeah, this side I'm going under the 2 cords and through the loop. This side I thought I went over and through the loop. Okay, so pull that knot up. Now I'm going to go over and through. Okay, pull that knot down. And I just alternate. Okay, now I'm going to go under and through. Over, through. Alright, I'm back and I tied my knots on each side as you can see, and then I'm taking my button here to check and make sure that I have enough tied. I actually took 3 out, I had 3 too many. So you could see, right there's my hole. So from here to there, that's perfect. It's going to work just right. So you might need to take some out or add more. Just have to see what you have to do according to your button size. So now what I have to do is close this shut, but I also wanted to point something else out to you guys. So now how I started this up here, see how it looks really clean and professional? These bumps here are continuous, it doesn't break. Same on this side, those bumps there. Now I'm down here, and what you want to do is you want to count these loops that you have going around these 2 cords. I counted 15 on this side, 15 on this side. Don't count the outside bumps, you're counting these cords here. Count those, okay? You just want to have an even amount on each side. You don't have to have 15 because your button could be bigger or smaller than mine. Mine is actually a very small button, so you probably are going to have more than me, but you just want to have an even amount on each side. Now see down here where I'm ending, see how this cord is coming up on the right side and then that one's going down on the left side? That's good because that's how our square knot's going to be. Okay, my bracelet's attached, and now I have my outside cord here, which was the 7-foot cord, and I'm going to tie a square knot. So I have to take the right, go over the center, left, over right, under center, through this loop, just like this. Okay, and then the left side. Pull that tight. And then the right. That tight. And then one more time the left. Okay, pull that tight. Okay, now's where you want to check and make sure that your button fits through your loop. This is perfect. If it doesn't fit, you might have to add more or take some knots out. Okay, so back through the loop. And now I'm going to tie all of my cords together, but before I do, I want to make sure that this here is super tight. Okay, now on this one, this is the first one I made, these cords here were actually so short of me, they were like this. I was not able to tie all of these together, so what I did for this bracelet I had to do was I cut my cord right there, I burnt it down, and I patted the melted knot into the knots. I did it on both sides, and then I just tied these four together. But since I made this again, I really wanted to get this perfect, I now have enough cords to tie all four, so I'm going to tie all four of mine together. Okay. Slide these up. And then I pull one cord at a time, adjusting the knot. Pull them gently at first, and as you go on, you can pull them tighter. Alright, so I pulled all my cords tight, and now what I like to do for decorative purposes, you don't have to do this, you can just cut your cords off, but I really like to have a little seed bead dangling on the end of my cord. So I just put a bead on, I tie an overhand knot like this, pass this through the loop, I use my bead awl, go like this, bring the knot down to where I want it, and I just go like that. Now I don't pull it super tight, okay, because I want to do all the other ones before I pull it all tight. So I just gently slide the knot down. You could still take the knot out right now, okay? I didn't pull it tight enough. But I just go like this. Okay, I do this to all the cords. Alright, I put a bead onto each cord, I tied a knot, a loose knot, and now I'm going to tighten all my knots. So I just want like 1/4 of an inch of cord there for the bead to slide up and down. Okay, I went through all my knots and I made them tight, and they all pretty much look like they're the same length to me. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is take my cutters and cut my cord, and I leave about 1/4 of an inch of cord, and I melt the end. Stop, and I go like that. I pat it down. I do this a few times, and I just melt this into the knot. Okay, just like that. Okay, and I do this to all of the knots, and then I'm done. So I'm gonna finish doing this, and we'll be all done. And that's my bracelet. This is what the back looks like, by the way. It's really cool. I'm so happy with how this turned out. This is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. And check me out on my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.